I've just woke up. Well, it's been a while. But these right here Marvel characters, it's the secret invasion to take over Earth, and they're shapeshifters. Let me show you this. This guy, let me see if I can do it. Let me turn this light out. Hold on. Okay, this guy right here, look at this. He's a normal human. But when you do this, they're shapeshifters. Look at his face. Hey there, Marky. Good morning. Look at that face. They've invaded Earth for the resources, but they're shape-shifting humans. Look at the line at the top of their head. Watch this. And what we looked at yesterday with them people at the Pentagon, they had the streaks down their head. They also had the lines in the side of their face. Good morning. See those lines? And some of them had white around their neckline and their face. See, look at this. They shaped like humans. See the lines? And it was this, let me bring up this video. It's the video. I'm not sure if they're human. Let me see if I can get to it. From yesterday. Hold on. I think I muted it. Let's look at this. See, look at them. Why couldn't they be this type of species? Good morning, JD. Why couldn't they be here on Earth and they're in human form? Look at the lines on him. Bloomberg. Look at how it goes like this. Let me get to these shapeshifters again. With the scroll right here and right here. They look human. But they're cloaked. And you may have watched this Marvel comic. I didn't even know it existed. Hello. Shalom. Some of the videos that we looked at, they do have this stuff on their face, but they're cross-hatched. It's the secret invasion of Earth. Well, there's something called resurrection. Also, look at my name. There's part of my name in here. My name is Gina Maria Hill, but my maiden name is Colvin, so it's Gina Maria Colvin Hill. This is weird. The secret invasion. Let me come back down here. I don't really believe in coincidences. I don't. In Moscow, this Talos pursues Everett for killing a CIA agent, press code, who theorized the shape-shifting Skrull rebels, frustrated that Talos and Nick Fury have not found them on a new home planet, intend to incite war between Russia and the United States. Well, that seems like what's happening right now. They want a war between Russia and the United States, the current administration. Okay, to take over the Earth. Maria Hill arrives to assist Ross, but discovers that he is a Skrull, and she calls Fury, who has been working in space for years. Following the blip and returning to Earth, Fury learns Talos has been exiled from Skrull. See this, and then they're talking about M16 agents, but if you're just tuning in, I'm not sure if they're human. Yeah, Captain America. And I'm not sure if they're human. I believe they got technology to where they cloak themselves. I really do. They got white along their neckline. You can see it down there. Look at that. See, there's something going on. There truly is. And oh, we got a video commercial. Hold on, you all. Let me skip it. Let's get back to this. The secret invasion. Maria Hill, and it's talking about space and the Skrull. I've never heard of them. They're a race of extraterrestrial shapeshifters appearing in the American comic books published by Marvel. Uh, they first appeared in the Fantastic Four. They were created by Stan Lee. They originated from the planet Skrulls. Their empire is located in Andromeda. Their infiltration on Earth was a major event in the Marvel comic universe, and it's shown as the crossover event in the Secret Invasion. Yeah. They've made numerous appearances. I really do feel they're trying to tell people what is going on. The Avengers. The Skrulls would be explored and used throughout multiple storylines. To do this, if you're just tuning in, let me turn this around. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this around. Good morning. I've not been up too long. I was so exhausted. I didn't even do a last night video. I just went to sleep. Yeah. Captain America has a cat in her last movie. Yeah. And I found those, remember, I found those pictures of Captain America and I picked them up. I seen them in a thrift store. I had two of them. And I don't even read comics. There's alien cats. Yes, alien cats in the movie. When was it published? I would like to know when they published it. There was something that one of these things came out in 2008, like some movie of it, but The Secret Invasion is 200 in 2023. Look at that. The Spider-Man Far Away from Home. What if this is around Trump time frame? It is. I had my one video removed. Somebody reported me for medical misinformation. It was called, I was in my robe. It was yesterday morning. And morality, it had a question mark. And somebody got mad and reported it. And they removed it. But it didn't get a community strike. I got to go to Google School and take their community guideline thing again. Yeah. But it's all right. It's to be expected in the world that we live in. The deviants and the look, yeah, we got some deviants. Millions of years ago. Let's read this as if it's real, because I believe there is something to it about the Skrulls in the Marvels, the invasion of Earth. Let's look at this. Millions of years ago. I'm serious. In the main Marvel continuity, the Celestials. Okay, you can consider yourself as a Celestial. You truly can. The Celestials perform genetic experiments. Well, maybe you're not. Okay, they perform genetic experiments on the reptilian ancestors of the Skrulls, resulting in three breed branches of Skrulls: the Prime, the Deviants, and the Eternals. Eventually, the three branches battled with one another, and the deviant branch, due to possessing the innate ability to shapeshift, they were triumphant, and they wiped out all members of the other two races until only two were left: the Skrull and the internal Clyban. And the prime Skrull of the original, I've never read it before, non-deviant Skrull race, implored them to spare his life, as killing him would be part of their heritage. Just like Cain. Please, he goes, I can't leave the Garden of Eden, because if somebody will find me, they'll surely kill me. So he got spared because he had a mark on him. Let me see. They took the prime skull. The three crystal scrolls. The crystal scrolls. You think? The crystal skulls. Hey, Martin. Look at this. So, the deviant's leader, Skrull, eventually fell in love with the Clyburn, with the two eventually becoming gods of the Skrull pantheon and taking the name of the Prime Skrull. The last original Skrull is scraped to Earth in 20th century and later became a member of the Underground Legion. From that point on, the Skrulls began to expand their territory. The deviant branch later split into two more groups: the modern Skrulls and an anomaly called the Dire Wraiths. You believe there's something to the crystal skulls? Yeah, you're just tuning in. Somebody's got marks on his something. The Skrulls originated from the planet Skrulls and were originally a mercantile civilization, primarily interested in free trade and willing to share their technology with all the races they deemed worthy. And when they encountered a new race, they simply transformed themselves. It sounds like the Skrulls. They transformed themselves to resemble that race. The Skrull Empire that resulted from these contacts were based on free trade and mutual cooperation. I believe there's something to it. And if you're just tuning in, if you remember these videos we do, the shapeshifters, how you have to ask yourself, why don't you got it so nice and clear? Why do you got to why you got to do this? This planet, let me look at this. It's wild. It's so wild. It is like the reptilians. Maybe they gave them another name, the Skrull, because they do shapeshift. And Russia's involved in here. This is, if you're just tuning in, there's wars about these things. But my name is in here. Half of my name is in here. Maria Hill arrives to assist Ross, but discovers that he is a Skrull, and she calls Fury, who has been working in space for years, Following the blip and returning to Earth, Fury learns that Talos has been exiled from the Skrull Council. I'm gonna see what that is. I don't know who it is. Maybe your all's name's in here too. I don't know. I don't know what she would even look like. Don't know. Oh. Hello. The borders of David Icke theories. This borders on his theories, does it? David Icke, they really slandered him too. They did, which is not very nice at all. It's all right. It's not all right, but it's no, we got some shape shifting going on. We do. And there is a war that they want to start with Russia. That's what this said. They're trying to get a war going on with Russia, the United States and Russia. Now we heard about the 3 skulls. There's get ready for the truth to be told. If you are a Marvel person, I bet that if you take these series right here, and if you like look into how the shape shifting, the reptilians, and all of this kind of stuff, I bet you can put the pieces of the puzzle together, and I bet it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. The land grab Greenland got so much raw material. That's exactly right, Martin. A lot. It's strange. Skrull. We just have to get rid of the crystal skulls. And skull and bones. Skull and bones. The skull and bones. The Skrull Empire. The shaper of worlds. Look. The Skrulls also created the first cosmic cube. The cosmic cube. Wow. Yes, 223 Skull and Bones, the cosmic cube, and we have a cube playlist on this channel. And we've talked a lot in depth, and we've researched a lot in depth about the significance of the cubes showing up on Earth. And we found a whole bunch of them in the Pacific Ocean, South Pacific, just laying there under the water on the Google Earth. There's millions of them, it looked like. And the cubes that come out of this coronal holes in the sun look like millions of them too, and they just classified it as a particle event. Well, if it was a particle event, the cubes that came out of the sun, which we documented, they wouldn't look like they're intelligent, where they can line up in groups of 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you look at some of the NASA products nowadays too, at times you'll see a great big string of them going across the whole entire NASA product as like a collective. But they're cubes, and then sometimes you see the great big cubes on the sun, around the sun. You have the cube in Mecca. You have the cubes in the sky that the pilots have also documented. Flying cubes, yes, the portals. So these created the cosmic cubes. The Skrull, the Kree Skrull war continued for thousands of years with only brief interruptions, and the Skrull throne world is later moved from Skrullos to the more central Tarnax 4, with their empire encompassing over 50 worlds. The Skrulls also created the first comic cube. which later became the Shaper of Worlds. NASA has this thing, how to fit a square or a circle inside of a square. I don't know why they're studying that. It didn't make sense to me, because you can stick it in a square, a circle, NASA, and a square. NASA, circle, and square. I mean, it seems quite obvious that you can do that. Yeah, the square. So the circle and a square you're likely referring to is NASA logo, often called the meatball, which features a round circle representing a planet inside of a square with a stylized wing design symbolizing aeronautics and space exploration. And the circle itself is the main focus of the logo, henceforth the circle in the square description. Why are there two NASA logos? As it embarks in Artemis, NASA has been using two logos at once. The warm logo, too, which was NASA's logo from 75 to 92, is the NASA's logo. Let me look at these. The warm. See, like you got a square kind of like that. The warm logo. Let's see. Let me just put this back here. Are you just tuning in? Leonardo da Vinci, the square and the compass. That's right. Is AI revealing the shapeshifters? Well, AI has the ability to see what we cannot see, the cameras that they have. And it reminds me of the, some humans have the ability within themselves when they look at other humans, let's say humans, people, they don't see a real person, they see a distorted faces. And Brad Pitt has that ability. And they say it's a mental, it's a flaw in the human being, that it shouldn't be there, but it's a flaw and there's something wrong with them. They also see grotesque monsters. People seeing people who see disfigured, figured faces called, I don't think it's a disease, I really don't. It's called this right here. It's called prosometamorphosa. They see demon face syndromes is what they see. Demon face syndromes, and they're saying it's a disorder in their brain. What if these people truly do, look, what if these people truly do have the gift inside of them? Because the features can appear elongated, warped, and in natural ways, but we've got these Skrull individuals, the shapeshifters on the earth, and their faces are distorted. And I believe the technology is uncovering them. I really do. They walk among us. They live. Saturn is also El Israel. And let me go back here. Their faces, the black box. Yeah. When you need to cover your mirror in home, I believe it is real. I mean, it seems to make sense to me that if you want to find the truth, well, they can easily put it in the Marvel comics. They can put it in the movies. Just think they can look completely human. Someone recommended in this video right here, if we go down here, if we go down here, someone put in there something also about the Dibby. The Dibby Oracle is the largest intelligence gathering we never hear of, but they have everything like the oracles. The oracles, like the Oracle of Delphi. An oracle is someone who can see into the future. Yeah. So Olga says the movie with Samuel L. Jackson on the Disney Channel is called The Secret Invasion under Marvel. On Disney is a must watch. So I went over to it, and I see my name in there, part of my name. It talks of space, and it's The Secret Invasion. It's an American series based on the 2008 Marvel Comics storyline of the same name. That's when Obama became president. It is. Remember that guy we was looking at yesterday? His teeth looked like that. Remember that? We zoomed up on one of the guys in the movie, not the movie, in this video. He was sitting at a side table, and I zoomed up on him. He's right here. Guess what? Let me say. As soon as I zoomed up on him, they stuck a commercial on here. As soon as I zoomed up on his face. Right here it is. Right there. You see that? Look at that. Look how it looks. Yeah, they stopped selling normal light bulbs. See that right there? And sometimes when we look at the people on the TV, their faces look like that too. What video is what? This video is, I'm not sure they're human that I did yesterday evening. I'm not sure they're human. Yes, the reptiles. What if the reptiles are given the name the Skrulls because they're shape-shifting? They're shape-shifting. Yeah. This ain't the first time we've seen this on Faces on this channel. Wow. The Secret Invasion. I really do want to see if I can open that one up in a, right there. They have invaded the earth. It would make sense with the lines that we see, the distortions, and AI at this point could be helping us. I really think they are. Yes, you see when the Pope opened the doors. Wow. And remember how when we look at some of the ears, their ears look like that too? They do. They looked pointed. Especially, I think there was some in this video. Yeah, I was looking at this guy's ear. Let me see if we can turn around to that, if they will not. See, this was the guy. We were zooming up on his ear, and his ear had a point on it. Let's look at it. If they don't stick a video on it, watch him. He had a point on his ear. See, he's got the distortion too, like the others. You may say, well, it's not good quality. Look at his ear. Here, his ear is kind of pointed, and look along their neck. And it truly could be that AI is helping us out. But remember, these Skrulls, they had, that Marvel thing had the technology too, his teeth, right there. We wanted to, I was looking at all their necks, have that on it. They're just not normal. We have a secret invasion. And if you're just tuning in, I think there's a lot of truth to this. I really do. The Secret Invasion is a comic book crossover storyline that ran through a self-titled 8-issue limited series. Why did they have to have a limited series with its own storyline? It ran through a self-titled 8-issue limited series and several tie-in books that published by Marvel Comics from April through December of 2008. The storyline involves a subversive long-term invasion of Earth by the Skrulls, let's say the reptilians, a group of alien shapeshifters who have secretly replaced many superheroes in the Marvel universe. So like I say, the reptilians have replaced a lot of people on the Earth with imposters over the previous of a period of years prior to their overt operation invasion. And the Marvel's promotional tagline for this was, "Who do you trust? Who do you trust?" It's right in our faces. It truly is. All of this is right in our faces. Let me see, Anthony. We got an Anthony. That's why they changed to digital programming. Well, I don't think it's fair to say that of Anthony. He's just adding some. We do got we do got digital programming. We do. Everything's going digital now. It's okay. He's just adding to the information. We've talked about that on this channel. There's a lot more to this than meets the eye. We got a lot of different topics, but we do talk on AI, and AI is going to take over the world. They're telling us they have to put it out there. I want to see these. I want to see these because, you know, we got the teeth. We've seen the distortions in a lot of faces. And the Marvel comics, if you remember, I just told you, and at my house, I have 2 nice pictures of Captain America that showed up, and I thought, I'm going to get these, and I got them. I want to see these limited series. They differed from, what were they? They had different titles. The Dark Horse Comics. The Dark Horse of Revelation. Series of individual comics. A limited series refers to a comic book series with a clear beginning and an end. A beginning, in the middle, and the end. The Dark Horse Comics and DC. When I see DC, I think of Washington, D.C. I do. Washington, D.C. It refers to a limited series of 2 to 11 issues. Why 11? Why Dark Horse Comics? They're telling you, whatever, if you watch the Dark Horse Comics, we got to click into that. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of a chess piece. The Dark Horse Comics. You were catching, they watch people, look, it's in the archives. An American comic book manga publisher founded in Milwaukee, Oregon. They created using funds from Portland, Oregon, the fourth largest comic book publisher. Sin City Hellboy. Wow. Look at this. Based on Star Wars, Avatar, The Last Airbender, Ninja Gaiden, Buffy the Vampire, Aliens, Predator, and Terminator. I've never heard of them. That's interesting. So the Secret Invasion, this came from the video from last night. Let me get to it. The shape shifting right there. And see their face right there? Anthony, let me tell you something. We have talked about the direct energy weapons on here. This channel gets on a lot of subjects and we get pretty in-depth. So probably if you're throwing it out there, rest assured it's been talked about on this channel in depth. And there are a lot of people that show up in the comments that have a lot of knowledge on whatever it is you can throw out there. There's a lot of people have a lot of knowledge, and I have knowledge of it too. Yeah. I don't stay on one subject on this channel. It's all over the place. I got a lot of different playlists on here too. Do you know about plasma? That plasma is an intelligent being, and there's a lot of plasma on the earth that is living, and it has the form to shapeshift, and it gives birth. We caught some plasma that was created by the the high efficiency lighting, the different color of lighting, the purple lighting and stuff. It has the plasma gas in it, and they use it on lights all around the world now. But I actually caught some forming a plasma web. It created a plasma web, looked like a spider web. And then that plasma, it had contractions and it gave birth to dark plasma on the live webcam that we went on. Yeah. So we're on a lot of different subjects. It's probably good that I cover a whole lot of different subjects on here. That way I'm not in a box and I'm a perfect target to get immediately cut out of the YouTube. I think it's great. I even dance, so that's great too. I have dancing videos. So yeah, there's so much going on. Who do you trust? The alien shapeshifters. We got some shape-shifting reptilians. Yes, we do. A lot of them. I should put this in the shape-shifting playlist also. This is what this channel. Join me and others as we explore the existence of a world that has been kept in the shadows for far too long. And there are a lot of different playlists on here. A lot of them. Right, Rosie? Shape-shifting aliens, Pentagon. That right there looked like a squid over the observatories. The dancing. And the Cthulhu, the Kraken. Release the Kraken. CERN. Stars. End times. Lightning strikes. Volcanoes. What did he say? The moon. The shapeshifters. He's probably a Skrull also. Yeah. Good morning. These are stars that change their shape in the sky. Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa, the largest alien base on the planet. This is a big ship I caught coming out of the sun. Oh, that's NASA's playlist. This is the Borg. This is the Borg that we caught in the ocean, the South Pacific Ocean, the cubes. There were thousands, if not millions of them. The black cubes coming out of the sun. Oh, this is relaxing with the shape-shifting stars. The ships. My dancing. Yeah, I had some more playlists, but I deleted them. I mean, the videos are still there. Good morning. You're just tuning in. We are under invasion. We are. The secret invasion. Perfect. Perfect. The secret invasion. A shape-shifting alien uncovers a conspiracy by a group of renegade Skrulls led by the Gavalik, who plan to gain control of Earth by posing as different humans around the world. Remember Charles Klaus Schwab's? He said we've infiltrated like 2/3 of the governments. They got their people in places around the world, more or less. Good morning. We got Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel. The Skrulls. The former leader of the Skrulls and an ally of Fury. Talos. The Shield. And my name's in here. My name's Gina Maria Colvin Hill, but my name is Gina Maria Colvin, but my married name is Hill, so Maria Hill. Gina Maria Hill arrives to assist Ross, but discovers that he is a Skrull, and she calls Fury, who has been working in space for years, following the blip and returning to Earth. Yeah. It's fine. Look. Fury and Hill and Talos fail to intercept the bombs before Gravik detonates them. Wow. And if you the skulls, look, they made super Skrulls. Gravik reveals to the Skrull Council that he intends to create a super Skrull with special abilities using the powered DNA, having used himself as the first successful test subject. He explains that he has sent rebels to infiltrate the Royal Navy and launch missiles at a United Nations aircraft, and Gravik meets. There you go. He's going to create super Skrulls with his DNA. Wow. Well, there's a theory that we live on a computer board and we're in a matrix. And if you feel like you're an old soul, you're not alone. An old soul feels like your soul is really old, even though you may be young, but you feel like a really old soul inside your being. I am an old soul. So are a lot of other people. 39 years. Yeah. It's woven from the secret wars. Yeah, Jesus is king. The comics is just send the Deadpool to wreck the Skrulls. Did they send the Deadpools? Fury just sends the Deadpool to wreck the Skrulls in Secret Wars. I think it's wonderful. I do. Well, they're going to be defeated. It's going to take a long time, Excuse me. Wow. They got a DNA machine. A collection of DNA from the superheroes fought during the Battle of Earth. Fury takes the harvest and prepares to confront the Gravik. That's great. Let's confront them. Let's bring in Captain America. Let's take down that deep state. Let's drain that swamp. Let's do it. A Canadian mercenary with a healing factor. That's wonderful. Good morning, Blackjack Guitar. I've been on here for 46 minutes. It's 6:16 on my clock. 6:16. 6:16 was the original number in the book of Revelation in the original translation, but they changed it to 666. Um, Some scholars believe that 616 was the original number of the beast in the book of Revelation rather than 666, which is based on a fragment of papyrus which was covered in 2005. See that? I'm gonna go. Got to get myself ready for the day. Got to get ready to be heading back to my house. Yeah. 316, and yeah. Gravik sounds like one from the grave. Really does. Yeah. It was the same time, Blackjack Guitar. You're here to fight the reptiles and the lizards, the Ice Cube Ego song. Wow. Ice Cube Ego? Ice Cube Ego song. Let me look at that. It's interesting. I couldn't find it. I'm here to fight the. I'm here to fight the reptiles. I can't find it. All I see is the one that says it's my ego. Yeah, and there's no way I'm even showing any of this person's lyrics because they got so much profanity and inappropriateness in it. I'm not going to even go there. That's a distraction for me at the moment. But thank you for that. Yeah, I'm not going to look at, I can't pull it up, and it's not meant for me to pull it up right now. My time's running out, so I'm going to go. So if you haven't seen this video last night, the shapeshifters, look at that mouth right there, the secret invasion right there, and right there. Yeah. Hey there, Frank, honey, you're just catching me on the tail end. You'll have to watch it as a repeat. So I'm going to go. Bone Jones, maybe if I have time when I get home, I'll try to look up the lyrics, but I can't look them up right now. I'm too distracted. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning. And thank you for all your comments on here. Please give the video a thumbs up. And if you're looking for the video that I did yesterday morning from here saying, it said Gina Maria Colvin Hill is live and morality, YouTube removed that video because someone um, reported that as medical misinformation. Yeah. So that's all right. I didn't get no community strike. I got to go to YouTube school and take a refresher course on the community guidelines. Yeah. Oh, you're also very welcome. Have a wonderful rest of your